And welcome back, folks, to the Washita Sports Digital Network. And if you might be noticing something different, it's that you hear me, but you cannot see us. As right now, we are here on the campus of Henderson State University, here at the Duke Wells Center, for the first edition of the Basketball Battle of the Ravine. First up, the women's basketball teams will be taking on each other here live from Arkadelphia, Arkansas. I'm Isaac Bourne, here to present this tonight, maybe later joined by some other guests. But going into this game, you've got two different stories for both of these squads. Washita coming into this one, while they did go 0 for 2 on this past road trip, one thing that you can say about this team is that they are resilient. These past couple games for them the past couple games before that had gone in a very different direction for them, winning 5 in a row going into this past weekend. Now hoping to get a little bit back on track. Well, now you can see me. Well, in just a little bit you might be able to see me. And right there you can see that I'll be up right now, but right in front of me will be the basketball game. But thank you guys for staying tuned here, and we have a little bit of a unique setup, but we're going to have a lot of fun tonight nonetheless. Meanwhile, looking over at Henderson State, one thing you're going to notice about this squad is the absence of Jada Pickens. She started off the year playing very well for the Reddies, but now has taken a leave of absence from the roster, and now the Reddies in their past couple games have had to have a little bit different of a play style. And looking at this squad, one thing you're going to notice about them, the duo of Natalie Cardenas alongside number 11 Brinley Huggins. Both of them average just about 30 points a game combined, and so that duo is going to be something you're going to want to watch out for. Meanwhile, looking at the Washita side, you've got a plethora of good scorers led by none other than Madeline Tipton. Tipton this season has had a productive year from behind the arc and inside the arc. One of first-year head coach Kylie Hill's Swiss Army knives across the court, averaging 13.8 points per game. Her running mate in the backcourt, that's going to be Lainey Mears. Mears averaging 9.1 points per game, but those shooting averages, something to look for. 45% from beyond the arc. And so the Reddies are going to want to look to lock her up and keep her from shooting that deep ball. Looking at both of these teams last time out, HSU took on Oklahoma Baptist in Shawnee. That one did not go their way. They lost that one 56-75. Then Washita in their last time out went to Bethany, Oklahoma, where they took on Southern Nazarene, losing that one 45-64. So both of these teams coming off some pretty brutal losses on the road, now hoping to get back on track. And now just about 45 seconds away here from the national anthem and starting lineups. You've got two squads now that are desperately in need of a win. And so more than anything, the look for them is going to need to be scoring and scoring in bunches. But now with just about 46 seconds away, we're going to send you back to the graphic that we have up, where you will hear over the intercom starting lineups and the national anthem.
As we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Standing first are visitors, the Tigers of Washita Baptist University. At forward, a junior from Auburn, Alabama, number 2, Audrey Winfrey. At guard, a senior from Bologna, Arkansas, number 22, Lady Mears. At guard, a junior from Bologna, Arkansas, number 23, Madeline Simpson. At guard, a junior from Marmaduke, Arkansas, number 30, Heidi Robinson. And at forward, a junior from Hernando, Mississippi, number 32, Abby Harrison. Washita Baptist is led by head coach Kylie Hill, who is assisted by Brandy Higginbotham. And now the starting lineup for your Henderson State ready. At guard, sophomore from Mesquite, Texas, number 3, Natalie Cardenas. At guard, sophomore from Allen, Texas, number 5, Sam Hassan. At guard, junior from Bangor, Arkansas, number 11, Ridley Huggins. At guard, junior from Mason, Texas, number 22, Tristan Keller. And at forward, a senior from Woodlands, Texas, number 33, Bobby Basil. Raised led by head coach Jill Thomas, assisted by Christina Harvey, Troy Gittens, and Josh Cockroft.
And folks, there you have it. The starting lineups for both teams, I'll go over them again. For Washita, at the guard positions, that's Lainey Mears, Madeline Tipton, and Heidi Robinson. And at the forwards, Audrey Winfrey and none other than Abby Harrison. On the Henderson side, wearing the white and red, that'll be number 3, Natalie Cardenas. Number 5, Sam Bassan. Number 11, Brinley Huggins. Number 22, Tristan Keller. And number 33, Bobby Basil. Washita will be wearing the black and purple. Meanwhile, Henderson wearing the red and white. Both of these squads hoping to pick up a win here. The tip-off here will be between Bobby Basil and Heidi Robinson. Excuse me, between Abby Harrison. The tip-off goes to Washita, and it's going to be, they're passing it around at the top of the key. Madeline Tipton driving right. She's got the ball, looking for a defender. Heidi Robinson, top left. Mears to Tipton. Tipton. Madeline Tipton squares up for 3, and she knocks it down. Madeline Tipton is going to put the Tigers on the board first, and Henderson's going to run quickly the other way. Cardenas, handoff. Huggins. Keller pulls up from the left side, and that's no good. Heidi Robinson running quickly down the left side now for Washita. Handoff. Mears inside. No, the pass is errant. Back the other way. Cardenas driving right. And that one, active hands there by Lainey Mears and Audrey Winfrey, and that's going to go out on Cardenas. Washita is going to take back possession, and it's going the other way. Heidi Robinson taking it down the court, trailing behind her Audrey Winfrey. Robinson, top of the key. To Tipton, left side. Looked at a shot, she didn't take it. And backing down is Abby Harrison, and they're going to say she walked. Good defense by Bobby Basil. And it's going back the other way. Here's Bassan at the point. She's going quickly left side. Open 3 for Cardenas, and that one misses everything, and the rebound's going to Harrison. Heidi Robinson, she's got the ball right side, driving middle. Tipton, she's got a 3 with the defender in her face, and she knocks it down. Madeline Tipton heating up quickly. Now Henderson, they have to respond. Down 6-0 here. Bassan, she's got the ball left side. Drive to the middle. And right there, after the pass to Tristan Keller, Keller took a few too many steps, and it's going to go back towards Washita. The Tigers, a quick start here. Winfrey passes it into Robinson. Robinson handoff to Mears. Mears to Tipton. She's hot right now. Let's see if she can get another one. Harrison, she's got the ball at the elbow. And that pass is picked off, but it's going to stay with the Tigers. Robinson, corner to Winfrey. Winfrey looking for an open player. Mears, she's driving. And nice dump off pass to Abby Harrison. Lainey Mears set her up from the left side. Bassan. Tristan Keller, she's swarmed to Bassan in the corner, and Bassan can't get the shot to go. Henderson State starting off slow in this one, as right now they trail 8-0. Their shooting splits 0 for 3 to start this one. Meanwhile, Ouachita started off 3 for 3. Lainey Mears, she's got the ball right side. Audrey Winfrey now. Winfrey inside to Harrison. Harrison took a dribble and picked it right up. Here's Lainey Mears. Guarded by Huggins. Mears, she's got the ball at the elbow. Stripped, but she gets it out. Heidi Robinson dials it up, and that one's no good. Great job by Lainey Mears to prevent the jump ball, but Heidi Robinson can't knock down the deep ball. Here's Keller. Bassan, she's looking for a gap in the defense. The three is good. That time is by Chloe Pike coming into the game for the Reddies, and that's the first points of the game for the girls in white. Here's Tipton, top of the key. Pass over to Audrey Winfrey. Winfrey into Mears. Winfrey back. She's driving it middle. Back out to Mears. Mears to Tipton to Robinson. Tigers passing it around the top of the key. Heidi Robinson dials it up from the top of the key, and that one's no good off the left side of the rim. Back the other way, that's Natalie Cardenas. She's going to drive towards the middle on Winfrey. They're going to call a blocking foul on Audrey Winfrey, and Cardenas is going to draw that one. No free throws, so it'll be a pass out of bounds. Substitutions for Ouachita. Coming in for the Tigers, that's number 35, Brooke Smith, and number 10, Samantha Watson. Bassan passing it in. She gets it into Huggins. Huggins up to Pike. Back to Huggins. She's backing down. Drive, no, that one. Samantha Watson guarding Bassan. Back out to Pike, and Chloe Pike. That's another three from the left corner. And right now, Henderson inching back into this one just behind the efforts of Chloe Pike, who came in earlier off a substitution. Here's Audrey Winfrey left side. Tipton, nice pass into Brooke Smith, and Brooke Smith gets it to go. Injured player on the court now. That looks to be Natalie Cardenas, and she's trying to get off the court, but that left leg looks to be giving her too many issues. She's going to run off the court, though, to the locker room. Prayers for her, making sure she's okay. In the meantime, subbing in for her, that's number 21, Marley Raby. Henderson. Bassan's going to dial it up from three. That one's no good off the left side. Heidi Robinson with the rebound, and the Tigers going quickly. Robinson, she's looking for an open man. Here's Winfrey driving right side. Puts up the tough shot, and that one rolls around and out. No good by Winfrey. Back the other way is Bassan. Back to Huggins. Huggins, she's guarded by Tipton. Drive left side, and they're going to call the foul on Tipton. And that'll be the first media timeout of the day. Ouachita leads 10-6 here with 4:56 remaining in the first quarter. We'll be right back here with you on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
I'm Attorney Taylor King. For years, you've heard us say we'll be on your side, by your side.
I'm Attorney Austin King. At Taylor King Law, we stand by that promise.
And I'm Attorney Maggie King Davis. I'm proud to be a part of a team of dedicated professionals who are prepared
To be on your side and by your side when you need us most.
if you've been injured. Contact the Taylor King Law Firm.
And we, and more, will be on your side, by your side.
Capital Technology Group, we make your technology our department, solving problems even before you know about them. We provide and maintain everything from servers and network infrastructure to printers and digital copiers. As a family business with over 80 years of history in Little Rock, you can trust Capital Technology Group to be your business technology partner. If you're ready to get your IT in order, visit captg.com and sign up for a free consultation.
And welcome back to the Washita Sports Digital Network. We're back here with you live at the Duke Wells Center on the campus of Henderson State University, where Washita leads 10-6 with 4:56 remaining in the first quarter. The story for the Tigers has been Madeline Tipton. She's 2 for 2 in the game, both off shots from deep. Meanwhile, for the Reddies, it has been all Chloe Pike. She's got just as many as Tipton on just as many shots. Backing down Babel is Huggins. Substitutions during the timeout for Washita. Coming in, Joey Babel. Now Samantha Watson driving it down the court after Huggins gets her first shot of the game to go. Washita passing around. Here's Babel guarded by Basson. Brooke Smith. Nice pass inside to Watson. Samantha Watson can't find anything. Good defense this time by Basil. And Watson got the pass to Brooke Smith, but Smith looked like she took too many steps, and it's going to be a turnover for Washita. Henderson now in the position to tie it up or take the lead with just halfway in this first quarter. Drive by Pike. Looking for a shot back out. She's got Raby. Raby to Huggins. Huggins guarded by Mears. Outside to Basson. Driving middle, Raby, guarded by Winfrey. And that one rolls in. Good shot by Marley Raby, and she's going to put herself on the board. Samantha Watson going quickly. She's got an open mid-range shooter in Babel. No good on the left side, on the right side, but nice rebound by Brooke Smith out to Lainey Mears. And Lainey Mears fakes the shot, takes a dribble inside, and gets the mid-range shot to go. Washita has the lead again. Here's Basson. She's got Huggins guarded by Mears. Driving. And from the middle of the court, that one's no good off the left side. Lainey Mears back the other way. She thought she had a man, but she decides to keep it. Mears to Watson. Watson handoff to Babel, handoff to Winfrey. Babel, top of the key, just inside the three-point arc. Drive left side. And no good by Joey Babel, but she's going to get 2 more chances at the line. Good foul draw by the junior.
Foul call on number 21, Marley Raby. That's her first, and the team's first.
And that foul, like they said, will go on Raby. Looking at Joey Babel on the season, she's shooting 57% from the free throw line with not too many shots to go for that, only 4 for 7. Now 4 for 8 as she misses the first one off the front side of the rim. Substitution for Henderson. Babel, she's going to take the second one, and that one's no good. She goes 0 for 2 at the line, and Henderson's going to get a chance to tie it up or take the lead again. Basson to Basil. Huggins on in the middle of the court. Scoop layup, no good over Mears. Good rebound by Abby Harrison, and Lainey Mears is running the left side of the court quickly. Babel back to Mears. She thought about it. Nice pass inside to Abby Harrison, and she gets that one to go. Abby Harrison, what a strong layup, and she's got one more shot from the free throw line. Harrison now starting to heat up just a little bit. She's got 4 points on 2 for 2 from the field. Looking at Harrison on the year, she shot 62% from the line, and that time it's no good off the right side. Henderson with the rebound, back the other way. Here's Raby. She's guarded by Samantha Watson. Basson thought about the 3 in the corner. Cardenas driving on Watson, out to Raby, guarded by Brooke Smith. She's got a gap, and that one no good off the left side, but Abby Harrison bumped her, and so this will be the first shots from the line today for Marley Raby.
Number 35, Brooke Smith. That's her first, and the team's third.
Raby on the season shoots 47% from the line. 70% from the line, 14 for 20. She knocks down the first one, making her 15 for 21 on the season, hoping now to get the other one to go, and she does. Marley Raby goes 2 for 2 from the line, and substitutions for the Tigers. Coming in at point guard, Heidi Robinson, and then also back in the game, Madeline Tipton, the junior out of Valonia, Arkansas. Tipton, top of the key. At the elbow, here's Abby Harrison. Harrison dribbling around, trying to look for a man. Tipton, she thought about another shot. Nice pass inside to Harrison, and she gets that one to go with the left hand. Nice find by Madeline Tipton, and Abby Harrison's up to 6 points on the day. Here's Pike driving on Robinson. Nice pass inside, but that one's blocked. Rebound. McKenna Winans, she's going to draw the foul, but great block by Abby Harrison. McKenna Winans just could not get the shot over the height that Harrison brings to this lineup. She does draw the foul, though, so the Reddies are going to take it out of bounds. Into Winans. Here's Cardenas, top of the key. Pike, left side. Looking for the handoff, can't get it. Basson now. Back to Pike. And Pike took too many steps, and that's a Ready turnover. Ouachita, they get the ball back. Passing in is Brooke Smith into Heidi Robinson. The play initiator for the Tigers. This season, she's been great at it. Handoff to Tipton, but that one handoff. And Cardenas gets in the way of that one, and Madeline Tipton tries to dive on it, but they say she touched the baseline. That's an easy Ouachita turnover, and the Henderson State Reddies have the ball back. Raby, and she was looking inside. That one goes back out of bounds. That's 3 turnovers in a row for both teams. And here's Heidi Robinson for the Tigers going the other way. They still lead 16-12. 1:06 left in the quarter. Robinson, handoff. Mears, left side. Nice find to Harrison, but Harrison can't keep control of it, and it's going back towards Henderson. Basson, she's running quickly. Handoff to Huggins. She's picked up by Robinson. Huggins, that's a handoff to Pike. Pike looking for something. Shot clock. Cardenas driving on Tipton. And Madeline Tipton, great defense. Cardenas gets the rebound and almost nearly threw it out of bounds, but great effort by Pike to keep it. And at the end of the shot clock, the 3 is no good by Huggins. And it's batted around, but Ouachita with the rebound. Here's Lainey Mears, 18 seconds left in the quarter. Handoff. Here's Heidi Robinson. Tigers won it for the last shot. 7 seconds left. And that one's stolen by Cardenas. The Reddies back the other way. The full court heave. And that one misses everything for Natalie Cardenas. And that turnover for Heidi Robinson is going to be the last play of the quarter for the Tigers. They lead 16-12 at the end of the first quarter. We'll be right back with you here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
Technology. When you've been around for 80 years like we have, you learn a thing or two about change. But what will never change is our commitment to our clients. We're still the same reliable team here to meet all your technology needs. Capital Technology Group is bigger and better than ever before. Learn more at captg.com.
Owned by OBU alumni, Java Primo is the official coffee house of Ouachita Tiger football. At Java Primo, amazing coffee is just the beginning. Try our great options at breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and don't forget about our amazing desserts. Also, Shop Java Primo's gift selection 24/7 online at javaprimo.com.
Go Tigers! Go Tigers!
And welcome back to the Duke Wells Center here on the Washita Sports Digital Network. At the end of the first quarter, Washita leads 16-12 after a great time by both players, Abby Harrison and Madeline Tipton, 6 apiece for both of them. And just a great performance for them. Meanwhile, for Henderson State, Chloe Pike scoring 6 points in the quarter on 2 for 2 from deep. And that's been the story for the Reddies. Attendance here at the Duke Wells Center starting to pick up just a little bit. Many expecting that the men's game will bring in more fans, so as this game goes on, the referee blows the whistle 5 seconds into the quarter. It was Henderson State to start. Might be a bit of a shot clock issue. Nevertheless, Henderson State's going to get it back from the left side on the sideline out of bounds. Bassan will be the one to pass it in. Sam Bassan, the sophomore out of Allen, Texas, has been the main point guard for this team this season. A little bit of a break in the action as the referees just looking over to make sure that the clock is good. And play will resume, and Sam Bassan passing it in. She's going to get it into Huggins, who's guarded by Winfrey. Washita looks to have adjusted their defense to start, but here's Pike with the ball, driving right side. Bassan to Huggins. She's going to take the three over Mears, and that one doesn't even hit the rim. Samantha Watson going quickly down the other side. She's guarded by Bassan, takes it inside, but back out. Winfrey, right side. She's guarded by Pike. Abby Harrison, handoff. Mears out to Winfrey. Winfrey driving right side. She's got the high-low to Abby Harrison, and Harrison gets it to go. That's 8 points for Harrison, and Henderson back the other way. Here's Sam Bassan, top of the key, looking to get around Tipton. And the three is good for Cardenas. Sam Bassan saw Cardenas open on the right side, and then Cardenas let the defender come towards her before she took the shot. Nevertheless, it goes in for her. Here's Mears left side. She's guarded by Huggins. Abby Harrison just inside the three-point arc. That one is stripped by Pike. She goes past the half-court line to get it, but it's going to stay with Washita. Watson driving right side. Back out to Mears. Mears to Tipton. Tipton's taking it from way outside, and that one's no good. Good rebound by Audrey Winfrey on the right side, and she gets it to go over McKenna Winans, putting her on the ground in the process. Huggins, she's got the ball right side for Henderson. Here's Chloe Pike, guarded by Mears. And she took too many steps again that time, and that's going to be her second walk of the contest. Washita still leads 15-20 here. And in for the first time today, Grayson Fairless subbing in for Abby Harrison for Washita. Winfrey, she's got it to Tipton. Tipton, a wide open lane inside. She's stopped to Fairless, back out to Tipton. Nice find on the pick and roll, and Grayson Fairless. First possession of the game, first score of the game for Grayson Fairless. Bassan, she's going to hand it off. Raby, she's got the ball on the inside, looking to get over Watson. And she gets that one to rattle in for her. Marley Raby, the freshman out of Mount Vernon, Arkansas, is going to get the bucket around Samantha Watson. Here's Mears to Tipton. Tipton just past the three-point arc. Here's Winfrey. Fairless looking for a handoff. Back to Mears. Mears drive inside, and she gets the shot to go. Nice scoop layup with the right hand, and she's got one more at the line. And Lainey Mears, the exact type of player you want shooting from the free throw stripe. She's 94.4% from that range. Mears with the shot, and that one bounces off the front of the rim and in. Back the other way is Sam Bassan for the Reddies. Driving in on Watson. Back out, here's Cardenas. She's guarded by Winfrey. Here's Raby. Henderson State, they're penetrating very well, but not getting around Washita. Cardenas with the three, no good off the left side. Fairless with the rebound, handoff to Mears. Mears down the court. Handoff back to Fairless. Here's Mears. They got a switch. She's looking to get, but then she gets it to Watson. Mears, nice handoff to Samantha Watson, and Watson thought she had a wide open lane to the bucket, but great behind the back defense by Bassan to bat it out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Tigers. Lainey Mears to pass it in. Gets it into Fairless. Fairless just inside the three-point arc. Here's Tipton. Drive around. Step back over Cardenas, and that one's no good. Barely touching the rim. Reddies. Here's Bassan to Huggins on the left side. Spin around. And she almost had the nice left-handed layup after the spin around Samantha Watson. But they're going to say she got fouled by Fairless. And this will be Huggins' first trip to the line today. Huggins this season from the free throw line, shooting 68.3%. That one's no good off the back of the rim. She's 43 for 63. That miss makes it 43 for 64 on the season. But she'll square up for another one. She is the leading scorer for this Ready squad, averaging 15.9 points per game. And that's one towards that number. She's going to get the second one to fall. Substitution for Washita. Coming in for Audrey Winfrey. That'll be Brooke Smith. She's wearing the number 35 today instead of her typical number 45. Here's Watson back to Robinson, back to Smith. Heidi Robinson to Mears. Mears has got it on the left side. She's guarded by Huggins. Pass into Fairless. Fairless backing down Basil. She went up for the shot, but she couldn't find anything, and they're going to turn it over. Grayson Fairless couldn't stay on her feet there. And here's Henderson. Bassan guarded by Samantha Watson at the top. Screen. And she passed it to Huggins, but they're going to say Huggins committed the foul. And so Washita is going to take back possession. Every single player in this Henderson State lineup now has one foul except for number 3, Natalie Cardenas. Here's Watson. She's got the ball on the right side. Drive around, looking for a gap in the defense. Back up top to Brooke Smith. She's going to drive it on Raby. And she got fouled on the floor. That foul's going to go on Raby. That's her second foul of the contest. Washita taking it out under the net. Lainey Mears to pass it in. Substitution for the Reddies coming in for Raby. That's number 24, Chloe Pike. Pass into Brooke Smith. Handoff to Robinson. Robinson driving it towards the middle. She's got Mears top of the key. Nice drive inside. Pass off to Grayson Fairless. And Grayson Fairless gets the wide open layup on the right side. Bassan, she was looking for the cut. Barely gets it to Cardenas. In the corner is Bassan. That one misses everything. Scramble for the rebound. And Grayson Fairless gets the rebound and chucks it down the court. Here's Watson left side. Brooke Smith on the right side. No good off the back of the rim on the mid-range shot. Good penetration play by the Tigers. But the Tigers cannot get it to go. Now it's Reddy's ball. Pike to Bassan. Spin around Mears. Nice handoff and good shot inside by Bobby Basil. She had a wide open look after you saw Fairless move over. Mears, she's guarded by Huggins. Drive to the middle. She gets it back to Smith. Brooke Smith at the free throw line. Out to Heidi Robinson. Robinson driving left to Fairless. And Grayson Fairless. She finds herself wide open just as Basil did a mere seconds ago. And back the other way are the girls in white. Cardenas in the corner, guarded by Brooke Smith. Tigers going with a 2-3 setup. Watson, she's guarding Pike, and they're going to say she pushed Chloe Pike. And that'll be the media timeout of the second quarter. Ouachita pulling away just a little bit. They lead 29-20 with 4:20 left in the second quarter. We'll be right back with you here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
I'm Attorney Taylor King. For years, you've heard us say we'll be on your side, by your side.
I'm Attorney Austin King. At Taylor King Law, we stand by that promise.
And I'm attorney Maggie King Davis. I'm proud to be a part of a team of dedicated professionals who are prepared
To be on your side and by your side when you need us most.
If you've been injured, contact the Taylor King Law Firm.
And we, and more, will be on your side, by your side.
I'm Rex Horn, the Interim Executive Director of the Arkansas Baptist State Convention, and today I'm joined by my friend Dylan, who's an attorney with the Arkansas Baptist Foundation with an important word for you.
The foundation is here to help you support your Ouachita Tigers. If you'd like to create an estate plan that supports Ouachita and its mission or learn about other giving opportunities, please contact us using the information below.
And welcome back to this radio broadcast of the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. Midway through the second quarter, Ouachita leads here at Henderson State 29-20. Make sure to stay tuned during halftime as we will have the head coach of the softball team here at Ouachita, Jeff Jackson, on as we talk about the nearly approaching season for the Tigers on the softball field. We'll have a live video broadcast for you guys from Pizzi Langston Field a week from tomorrow. Yes, you heard that right, folks. On January 31st, we'll be streaming live softball for you to watch here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. Nevertheless, the game has started. Here's Huggins in the corner to Cardenas, and that one rattles out for her, almost nearly went down. Ouachita with the rebound. Robinson to Tipton. Madeline Tipton gets Pike up in the air, steps inside for the mid-range, and that one's no good. Henderson State with the rebound back the other way. Here's Bassan. She's looking for a gap in the defense. Pike, drive, she's doubled. Back to Bassan. Huggins driving on Tipton, right side, trying to draw the foul on Harrison, but she just lost it there. That's a turnover for the Reddies. Ouachita ball. Here's Lainey Mears taking it down the court. Mears to Tipton. She finds herself scarily wide open, but still can't get it to go. Madeline Tipton getting a little cold from deep now. She's 2 for 5 from that range after starting off 2 for 2. Henderson State passing around. Cardenas has the ball top of the key, driving on Heidi Robinson, and she's going to draw the foul on the junior. Robinson picking up her first foul of the contest. Waiting to see if that one was on the floor or on the shot. And that'll be from the line. Natalie Cardenas is going to get her first shots from the free throw line today on the season right now. Cardenas shooting 78% from the free throw line, and that one rattles in for the first one. The sophomore out of Mesquite, Texas, averaging 14.1 points per game for this squad. Second leading scorer, and that one off the right side of the rim. She goes 1 for 2. Madeline Tipton with the rebound, and here's Heidi Robinson right side. Back to Tipton to Mears on the left side. Here's Winfrey. Abby Harrison just inside the three-point arc. Has some trouble with Chloe Pike. Gets past it. Here's Heidi Robinson. Pass almost picked off by Cardenas. Tigers passing it around. Mears driving left side. And that one's blocked. Great defense by McKenna Winans. And the graduate student out of Parkersburg, West Virginia, is going to pick up her first rejection of the contest. It's going to stay Ouachita ball. Winfrey pass into Abby Harrison. Winfrey looking for the entry pass in the post. And that one just stolen right out of her hands. Great play by Pike. Pike now down the court. Going to slow it down just a little bit. Out to Bassan. Pike drive right side on Robinson. She's backing her down. And Heidi Robinson, she falls to the court, grabbing her ankle, and that one's a little scary. Robinson that holding her left leg And Robinson has had some trouble with that in the past, so prayers for her, making sure she's okay. But head coach Kylie Hill sending in the substitution for now. Coming in for her will be Samantha Watson.
That's her second, and the team's fourth.
If Robinson is truly out for this contest, that would be a big blow. Nevertheless, Pike going to be taking 2 shots from the line. First one is good. Robinson on the season is the 3rd leading scorer for the Tigers. 4th leading scorer. And Pike gets both of those to go. Henderson State now inching back into this one. They only trail by 6 now. Samantha Watson, she's got the ball on the right side. To Mears, and here's Winfrey left side. At the free throw line is spin around Watson into Harrison. She's doubled, finds the shot for Winfrey in the corner, and Audrey Winfrey gets the 3 to go. Nice find by Abby Harrison, cross court to the left corner. Here's Bassan. Out to Cardenas, handoff. Here's Huggins guarded by Mears. Pike is going to square it up from deep, and that one no good. It looked good all the way into the rim, but just bounces off the far side. Here's Samantha Watson on the drive. Pass over to Tipton to Mears. She's got Huggins on her. Abby Harrison, that pass is bobbled, but it's going to go right to Mears. And Lainey Mears had a wide open 3 after Abby Harrison bobbled the pass. It's going to stay with the Reddies, though, on the rebound. Goes off the hands of a Ready player. .140 remaining in the quarter. Lainey Mears pass into Harrison. Mears in the corner looking for the shot. She's taking it, and that one's no good. That one hit the inside corner, but once again, bobbling the rebound are the Reddies, and it's going to stay with the girls in purple and black. Meanwhile, on the bench, Heidi Robinson still holding that left leg up, being tended to by trainer Bailey Burris. Harrison, handoff to Tipton. Tipton, entry pass to Harrison. She's looking for the shot over Basil. That one no good, but she drew the foul, so Abby Harrison's going to get 2 shots from the line. A minute, just a little less than a minute and a half left in this quarter. And now Basil's going to go to the bench. That was her 2nd foul of the contest, so now coming in for her, McKenna Winans. And Harrison knocks the first one down. Like we mentioned earlier, Harrison has had a productive season from the line this year, shooting 62% from that range, but right there making her 24th free throw of the season. Second one is up and good. Abby Harrison, after going 0 for 2 earlier, gets 2 from the line this time. Substitution for Ouachita, though. Audrey Winfrey coming out. Coming in for her, number 35, Brooke Smith. Here's Bassan guarded by Mears for Henderson. Winans, pass to Huggins. Pike, she's got a wide open 3, and that one rattles out. It almost looks like in this one that the wide open 3s aren't going in, but the ones in someone's face are. Brooke Smith, though, for Ouachita. She's dribbling around, out to Tipton. Samantha Watson to Mears. Mears left side. Past the 3-point arc. Just inside to Abby Harrison. Screen for Harrison to Tipton. Tipton, nice high-low to Harrison. She got fouled, and she gets it to go. The hoop and the harm for Abby Harrison, and she's going to the line for another one. And that'll be the 2nd foul of the game for Huggins. A costly foul at that, as Huggins is the leading scorer for the Reddies. So she goes to the bench. Harrison gets the free throw to go, and now the Tigers on an 8-0 run here. Henderson hoping to go to the halftime locker room with a little bit of momentum. And Pike with the drive, and Brooke Smith is going to draw the charge. Ouachita continuing to roll in this one. And Brooke Smith does exactly that for Ouachita. She makes the effort plays, and right there drawing the charge. And now 8 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Ouachita is going to have to take a shot before the halftime clock expires. Harrison out to Watson. Watson on the left side, driving. High-low into Harrison. And she gets fouled on the inside. She had a good look over Bassan, but great play by Bassan to force Harrison to earn them at the line. Abby Harrison, she's got 2 shots from the line. Just a minute ago, she went 2 for 2 from the stripe. First one is up and good. Joey Babel sitting right in front of the scorer's table, most likely looking to be the substitution for Harrison. And she knocks down the second one, and that's exactly what happens. Abby Harrison is going to stay in. Babel comes in for Samantha Watson. And now, here's Bassan, shot clock off. Henderson's going to get the last shot if they want to keep it, but Joey Babel with the steal. It's a 2-on-1. She's got Madeline Tipton on the backside. Babel, hand off to Fairless. Grayson Fairless, that one's no good. 2 seconds left. And no shot to go there. And the halftime score of this one, the away team, Ouachita, leads 39-23 going into halftime. And joining us just after this break will be the softball coach for Ouachita, head coach Jeff Jackson. So make sure to stay tuned in just a little bit here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
Whether you realize it or not, you see the work of Bats and Signs all around Arkadelphia. When you see the Badger equipment trailer on the way to a Badger game, Bats and Signs did that. When you're watching the Badgers, Tigers, or Reddies and see the signage that just really makes their facilities pop, Bats and Signs did that too. You see the signage in downtown Arkadelphia, on the campuses of Ouachita and Henderson, or the sign in your neighbor's yard supporting a candidate or their favorite Badger? Yep, Bats and Sign did that too. Longtime residents and supporters of all things Arkadelphia called Mark, Jared, Chris, or Ryan at Bats and Signs today to see what they can do for you.
At Berry & Turnage, we specialize in bringing the law to your corner. We are dedicated to understanding what results you want and to helping you understand what actions we can take on your behalf. With over 30 years of experience and a proven track record of success, Berry & Turnage is here to lead you down a path to the results you need. We will work with you every step of the way to make sure that you understand the choices you are making and feel empowered to make them. Berry & Turnage. Serious injuries require serious attorney.
Visit the Ouachita campus store for all your Tiger apparel, merchandise, and gifts. If you need something to wear to show your Tiger pride, stop by the Ouachita campus store on the bottom floor of the Evans Student Center to grab a t-shirt, sweatshirt, polo, or more. If you can't stop by the store on campus, visit us online at bookstore.obu.edu. Make your purchase and we'll send it to you. Support the Tigers by checking out the Ouachita campus store. Go Tigers.
And welcome back to the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. Things are just a little bit different as you can see us right now, but I'm joined here by the head coach of the softball team, Jeff Jackson. And Coach Jackson, you know, it's crazy to say, but it's January and you guys are just about a week away from softball. And, you know, with college sports having a little bit earlier of a timeline, just talk about how the offseason has looked for you guys and just your excitement for the year.
Yes, 1 week from today we'll be kicking off. But we had a tremendous fall. Really pleased with the way the girls grew on the field, off the field, and came together culture-wise. And been a really busy. I guess it's been about 3 weeks now since they've been back, and they are working hard. And we're just excited. We're tired of beating up on each other, and we're excited to get going next week.
And last season you had a good amount of veteran players on the squad, a lot of seniors obviously led by Aaron Williams and that crew. So with this year, you bringing in a little bit of youth, and you're able to really spend the whole offseason in recruiting. What's been the difference in this offseason from last offseason?
Yeah, I think Aaron and Lauren and those girls last year really set the tone for us as the year went along, and kind of helped us all understand what OBU softball could be like. And we ended the year really strong, led by our seniors, and they left a really lasting impression on the younger kids, and kind of picked up right where we left off with. These young girls are hungry. They don't have a ton of experience, but they're really hungry. Everybody's fighting for their spot on the field, which is a really good problem to have. And we're blessed, too, with some great seniors this year. Really happy to have Jesselyn Aarons back after a year off. She's really stepped in and become a leader on and off the field for us.
And then now kind of transitioning a little bit, you've got a little bit different of a roster, but now a week away, you guys are going to be on your home field at Pete Langston. So what does it mean to start off the year on January 31st at your home field?
So January softball is a beautiful thing. Right? We're going to get 60 and sunny or 30 and raining, and there's really no in between. But we love playing at home. We proved it last year. We won 80% of our wins were at home last year, so we really are comfortable at Pete Langston Field, and to be able to kick off the year hosting the McGee Hawkins Memorial is a big deal. We do it in partnership with Henderson, so we've got 4 great opponents coming in that'll just work around robin over the weekend with us, and excited to get on the field and face those opponents. Got some really good pitching coming in, which will help prep us for the remainder of the year when we get into the GAC play.
And then you talked about pitching, just looking into the nuts and bolts of this roster. Obviously, you're losing a fair bit of your pitching from last season, but you still have a couple returners. So talk about that pitching room that you've got this year.
Yes, we've got some veteran leadership in the bullpen. Tuesday Melton, Maggie Huddleston, Cody Batchelor, all upperclassmen, all experienced, and they're really setting the tone. We've set some expectations early on what first pitch strikes mean to us, and diminishing our walk counts, and that's really been a focus. But it's been great as we've got our young kids moving in. Callie Kilburn from East End, or she'll say East End, I say Sheridan, and Katie Amador coming in from Joshua. We've got a really good, bright young staff, along with some great role players that we're excited about getting some time in the circle.
And then now moving from the circle to expanding outward, what can fans expect to see from the hitting room specifically?
Yeah, you can see us being very aggressive at the plate. Of course, we want to take walks when they're given to us, but when we see a hittable pitch, we want to attack it. And I think that comes from maturity. So a lot of our girls that got at bats last year, that was the first time they've seen a pitch at the college level. So to have that year behind them and to get those at-bats last year, that'll translate this year to a good experience. And we're just going to be aggressive and put the ball in play. We get on base, we want to run. So we're gonna put things in motion and challenge our opponents to get us out.
Yes, sir. And finally, I kind of want to finish off with a little bit of a plug, but also just a little bit of just asking you about Chloe Velleman. I know you've probably watched a couple episodes of the podcast, so looking into her and what she's done for your squad, and just them being able to get on the podcast and just introduce themselves. I have heard that you kind of you asked Chloe or asked someone to do that for us. So, how has that been for you guys?
That's been great. I went to Chris Babb, I guess, at some point last fall, not this fall, but the fall prior, and just thought it'd be good to get the girls on the is it called a radio? On the pod, on the internet, whatever it might be, and just introduce OBU softball to not only the Ouachita community but even outside of that. And he went straight to Chloe, and Chloe at the drop of a hat said I'm completely in. And, I call her our biggest fan. She does a great job, and they talk a little bit of softball there, but it's really about getting to know the girls and getting to know the team. And I enjoy listening to it every week. I learn something every single week.
And you mean whether you're talking about softball or whether you're talking about just the people on this squad, one thing is for sure that you're going to get some fun episodes with Chloe on the mic. And I know that just the first episode of season 2 releasing just the other day. And so for anyone that might want to tune in, it'll be right here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. And also for anyone wanting to maybe catch a live stream and also catch it tomorrow during the swim broadcast, we're going to be streaming the Off the Plate podcast as well. Coach Jackson, thank you so much for coming on with us. Is there anything else that you want to tell anybody about your team coming into this year?
Yeah, just come out and support. We're going to be a lot of fun to watch. We're going to have energy. We're going to be good teammates always, and we're going to compete. Really appreciate the work you guys do. It's phenomenal. I know people that watch us outside of the USA because of the availability and the broadcast that you guys do. So we're excited to have you all out there, and we really appreciate your support. We look forward to a great year.
Thank you so much, Coach. And for anyone that might want to watch some softball at this year, we have a live broadcast streaming live from Pizzi Langston Field a week from tomorrow. First game is at 4:30, 5:30?
2 p.m. Friday, first
2
pitch.
p.m., excuse me, a little bit earlier than that, so it'll be a nice sunny afternoon. Hopefully it's a little warmer, but nevertheless, we'll be on the broadcast for that. This has been Isaac Bourne alongside Coach Jeff Jackson, and we'll be right back with you for some more women's basketball action on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
Print Mania in downtown Arkadelphia, your place to get embroidery, screen printing, trophies, and more. Drop by their store on Main Street in downtown Arkadelphia or visit their website at printmaniatees.com to see how they can help your business or group. Need a shirt for an event? Let Print Mania take care of that. Need promotional materials for your business or organization? You can let Print Mania take care of that too. A family-run local business in Arkadelphia, Print Mania has been serving the public since 1992. Call Print Mania today, 870-246-3803.
I chose communications and media for my major because in high school I enrolled in a technology class where I started to do video production for the first time, and it turned out to be the most exciting thing I had ever done in high school. So when I came to tour Ouachita, I went to the communications department and discovered that all of the professors here were amazing. It's paid off because since I've been here, they've been able to teach me the ins and outs of a video shoot, a news studio, and a movie set. The most notable class for me that I've taken at Ouachita was the OBU at Sundance class. You actually get to go to the film festival, which Sundance is one of, if not the largest film festival in America. We all got to experience this cultural epicenter together. That was just a really unique experience that I don't think I would be able to get anywhere else. So inside of my major at Ouachita, I've been able to have a really tight-knit community with all of the students, specifically the ones that work on video production. We meet almost every single day and we see each other constantly, and so we've developed friendships that I definitely didn't expect to have. I feel like I can just call them if I need any of them and they'll be there like that, and I would do the same for them. After Ouachita, my end goal is to be an independent film director in preferably a big city. I've been able to produce films, I've been able to produce shorts, I've been able to write screenplays. I simply feel like I'm prepared for all of the aspects of the filmmaking process. No matter what you want to do in the communications department, whether it's writing, whether it's marketing, whether it's event planning, video broadcasting, news broadcasting, sports journalism, Ouachita is a place that will prepare you for all of those fields and careers. My name is Ryan, and I am a communications and media major at Ouachita.
I'm Attorney Taylor King. For years, you've heard us say we'll be on your side, by your side.
I'm Attorney Austin King. At Taylor King Law, we stand by that promise.
And I'm attorney Maggie King Davis. I'm proud to be a part of a team of dedicated professionals who are prepared
To be on your side and by your side when you need us most.
If you've been injured, contact the Taylor King Law Firm.
And we and more will be on your side, by your side.
And welcome back to the Duke Wells Center here on the campus of, not Washita, I almost said Washita, on the campus of Henderson State University. Washita's about, I don't know, a couple hundred feet that way behind me. But nevertheless, Washita has really made it feel like they're home here at the Duke Wells Center. They lead 39-23 in this one after just locking down the Reddies as they lead behind 3 for 10 from the three-point line, but 15 for 28 from the field. The story for this one so far for the Tigers has really just been a great team effort, but Abby Harrison getting those high lows and then just drawing fouls to get to the line has really been the story in this one. She's got 4 rebounds to go along with those 15 points, 5 for 6 from the field and 5 for 6 from the free throw line. Meanwhile, Madeline Tipton still has those 6 from those two threes to start the game. For the Reddies on the other side, it's been Chloe Pike and Marley Raby, the 2 players in this game that have scored the most for them. Looking at team stats, though, Washita leading the rebound battle 18-13. They've got 13 defensive rebounds and 5 offensive rebounds. Meanwhile, Henderson State with 10 and 3. Washita also having 22 points in the paint, contrary to the Henderson State's 8. So this game has really been mostly played in the paint for Washita. Meanwhile, Henderson State has really mainly gotten their points from behind the arc. Both teams only have 3 threes. Washita's shot 10, Henderson's shot 14. And neither team not playing too well from behind the arc. Right now, Natalie Cardenas a little bit slow to start this one. 1 for 6 with 4 points. And another big story for this team has been Briley Huggins, typically a 15.9 point per game scorer, only 3 in the first half. So looking to pick up here. Washita's going to start the quarter with the ball, and it's going to be Winfrey into Mears. Samantha Watson gets the start at the beginning of the second half after Heidi Robinson fell with an apparent leg injury in that first half. Watson, she's got the ball driving middle. Looking for Harrison. Harrison backing down Basil, and the left-hand shot is good. Abby Harrison, she's got 17 now. She's starting quickly again. Huggins driving to the middle. Pass inside to Basil, and Basil couldn't procure it. It's going to go back towards Washita. Good pass inside by Huggins, but Basil just was not ready for a pass. Samantha Watson, she's got the ball on the left side. Hand off to Mears. Mears to Tipton. Tipton top of the key. Now here's Winfrey. Winfrey. Abby Harrison inside the three-point arc. Hand off back to Winfrey. Mears. Winfrey. To Watson. Backing down Basil's Harrison. Back out to Mears. Shot clock ticking down. Lainey Mears, no good on the reverse layup as the shot clock ticked down. Now here's Bassan the other way. Hand off to Huggins. In the corner. Cardenas back to Huggins for 3, and Huggins no good. She still has not gotten a shot from behind the arc today. Samantha Watson, left side, she's driving. She's guarded by Tristan Keller. Here's Winfrey on the right side. Back to Mears. Driving left side, wide open lane, and the left-hand layup is good. Lainey Mears. She's got 7 in this one. Bassan back the other way to Keller, driving on Watson. Out to Cardenas. She's going to take a 3, and that one's no good. She tried to draw the foul from Winfrey, but the foul is going to go on the floor. It'll be on the rebound, though, and it'll stay with Henderson. Washita leading in this one 43-23, pulling away the Reddies, hoping that they can get back into this one. This Battle of the Ravine has definitely gone in favor of the purple and black today, though. The entry pass is to Basil outside the three-point arc to Keller. Samantha Watson picks off the pass. It's 1-on-2. Back out to Tipton. Tipton wide open three, and that one's no good. Rebounded by Watson. It's going to stay with the Tigers. Tipton, she's trying to draw the defender off balance and driving. She's going to commit the charge. Great defense that time by number 22, Tristan Keller. And Tipton misses the three, then gets the ball back outside, fakes the three and drives and draws and picks up the charge. Not exactly what she would have wanted there, but that's exactly what's going to happen. Cardenas taking the ball down the court now. She's going to drive. Abby Harrison, rejection, and the rebound's going to go to Heidi Robinson. Robinson back in the game, looking healthy. That's good news for the Tigers. And that one's no good on the left side layup. Rebounded by Harrison, and Abby Harrison's going to draw the foul. Abby Harrison, she spent a good amount of time at the line today. This will be her 7th and 8th free throws of the contest. She's only missed one in the contest so far, 5 for 6 from the stripe. Substitution for Ouachita coming in for Audrey Winfrey. It's number 35, Brooke Smith. And Grayson Fairless sits next to the scorer's table, most likely coming in for the shooter, Abby Harrison. First free throw is good, right through the net, doesn't even touch the rim, and Abby Harrison is going to put her scoring total at 18, going for 19 on the second one. Second one is up and good. Abby Harrison knocks down the free throw and heads to the bench. Coming in for her, number 20, Grayson Fairless. Henderson back the other way. They trail by 22. Bassan. Here's Keller and tries to get it out to Raby, but misses her to the left side in the corner. And that's a turnover for the Reddies. That's 13 turnovers for them tonight. It's a whistle blow. Shot clock did not reset, so they're going to take it back out again. And Brooke Smith passes it in to Samantha Watson. Odd lineup on the court right now for Coach Kylie Hill. You've got most likely 3 point guards in Lainey Mears, Samantha Watson, and Heidi Robinson. Here's Mears driving left side, and she does exactly what she just did earlier. Wide open layup on the left side with the left hand. Back the other way is Bassan. She's guarded by Watson. Pass to number 12 for the first time, Michaela Mayfield. And that one's no good on the floater. Samantha Watson with the rebound. Tigers going quickly. She's got numbers in Fairless. Fairless gets the pass over Raby, but just cannot get the easy layup to go. The rebound was to Winans, and now here's Bassan the other way. Keller driving to the middle. And the floater is good. That's the first score of the half for the Reddies, and that's going to be a timeout on the floor. It'll be a short timeout. We're going to stay here and talk about this one. Ouachita continuing to roll in this matchup. But we're going to go to just a quick break. Ouachita leads 47-25 with 6:39 left in the third quarter here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
Whether you realize it or the sign in your neighbor's badger. Yep, Batson Sign did that too. Longtime resident.
And welcome back to the Ouachita Sports Digital Network audio broadcast live from the Duke Wells Center. And here on the campus of Henderson State University, it is all Ouachita. They lead 47-25 in a growing population. Duke Wells Center, as you start to see more fans filing in here, as the start of the men's game will be following right after this one. Both sides starting to fill up. Not a sellout crowd quite yet, but Washita now with the ball down the court. Watson pass to Mears. Laney Mears wide open three. Maybe just a little too wide open. That one's no good off the left side. And McKenna Winans is going to get the rebound for Henderson. Laney Mears got the shot right in between the gap of that 2-3 defense, but shot is for no good. Raby pass to the left side. Basson driving on Mears. Pass outside for three, and that one is going to be the first three of the game for Briley Huggins. The junior from Pangburn, Arkansas, is going to get the first shot from deep and only her second field goal of the game there. Here's Heidi Robinson. She's doubled just beyond half court. Here's Watson now. Nice pass out of the double team. Brooke Smith inside to Heidi Robinson, and nice find from the sophomore Brooke Smith inside to the junior Robinson, and Robinson gets the right-hand layup to go. Basson looking around the defense. Corner pass to Pike. Here's Raby driving on Robinson. Loses it on the floor is Heidi Robinson, and Heidi Robinson with the steal. Back the other way, here's Laney Mears, left side. She's going to drive on Raby. Outside to Watson. Watson driving to the middle. Fader over Huggins is no good, but she's got two shots from the stripe. Good steal earlier from Robinson, and substitutions for Henderson State. Coming in number 3, Natalie Cardenas, and for the first time today, number 10, Riley Samples. Watson shooting 2 from the line. First one is no good off the left side. On the season, Watson shooting 62.5%, and that one falls for her. Goes 1 for 2 from the line, and Watson's going to the bench now. Coming in for her, Madeline Tipton. Since those first 2 makes, Tipton has gone ice cold. Right now, still only 6 points after she scored the first 6 points of the game. The floater from Basson is good in the middle of the court, and Henderson State responds quickly. Robinson to Tipton. Tipton to Mears. Tipton top of the key, back to Robinson. Robinson to Smith. Brooke Smith on the left side. Heidi Robinson, she's looking for around her defender. Guarded by Basson. Hand off to Brooke Smith, and she's got a wide open shot from the elbow and sinks it. Now here's Basson. Great shot that time by Brooke Smith. Basson driving on Mears. Out to Cardenas. Cardenas out to Pike. She's got an open 3, and she knocks it down. Chloe Pike, that's her third 3 of the game, and she's really what's keeping Henderson from going goose eggs from 3 so far. Nice crossover by Mears, back out to Tipton. Tipton to Robinson in the corner, driving on Pike. Nice pass to Fairless, and Grayson Fairless. The drop step right over the body of Riley Samples on the floor, and she gets the shot to go. They lead 54-33 here. Drive in by Pike, back out to Cardenas. Cardenas trying to get the shot over Brooke Smith, and Brooke Smith fouls her. Cardenas will go to the line after the media timeout, but now with 3:47 left in this third quarter, Washita running away with this one, 54-33. We'll be right back with you on this radio broadcast of the Washita Sports Digital Network.
I'm Attorney Taylor King. For years, you've heard us say we'll be on your side, by your side.
I'm attorney.
And I'm attorney Maggie King Davis. I'm Proud to be a part of a team of dedicated professionals who are prepared.
To be on your side and by your side when you need us most.
If you've been injured, contact the Taylor King Law Firm.
And we and more will be on your side, by your side.
And welcome back to the Washita Sports Digital Network audio-only broadcast. And as you hear Darude Sandstorm over the speakers in the arena, Washita leads 54-33 as Natalie Cardenas, the sophomore out of Mesquite, Texas, has got 2 shots at the line. First one is up and good. And Cardenas only has 5 in the contest now. Just a nightmare night for her, shooting 1 for. Second one is up and good. Cardenas goes 2 for 2 at the line. Back the other way, here's Joey Babel for Washita. Winfrey finds herself wide open, and she decides to take 3 of her own. Audrey Winfrey, 3 from the left side, and it's back the other way for Henderson. Here's Bassan to Cardenas. She's guarded by Tipton. Here's Samples, driving right side. Bassan on Babel. Now Winfrey guarding Pike on the outside. Pike spin, and nearly got away with a block there. But nevertheless, Winans is going to the line for 2. The foul's going to be on Abby Harrison. That's Harrison's 3rd foul of the game, and now that makes an interesting situation for head coach Kylie Hill. And exactly that's what he's going to do. He's going to send Grayson Fairless to the scorer's table to come in for his star forward. Abby Harrison, while she leads all scorers tonight with 19, is now finding herself in a little bit of foul trouble, something that you don't want to see at this point in the game. Washita with a little bit of buffer room now, though. They lead 57-36. If Washita can close this one out, this would be a big tone-setting win for them after going 0 for 2 on that last Oklahoma road trip. Babel to Tipton. Tipton, top of the key, driving towards the middle. Floater is no good. Good rebound by Joey Babel. Back to Tipton. Mid-range is good. Madeline Tipton, the pass from Grayson Fairless, gets the shot to go from outside the elbow. Here's Samples driving on Smith. Back out. Bassan driving inside. She's guarded by Babel. Back out to Samples. And Riley Samples took too many steps that time. And now substitutions for both teams. Coming in for Henderson, number 22, Tristan Keller, and number 11, Brinley Huggins. Tipton, here's Winfrey on the left side, driving. Pass to Fairless, back out to Winfrey. Handoff to Babel. Babel driving and almost gets the tough layup to go, but good rebound by Fairless. Pass to Watson, the drive is no good. Watson with the rebound. Washita continuing to follow up on their rebounds. Here's Tipton, she's gonna drive toward the middle. Shot from the free throw line is good, and she's got one more shot from the stripe. Madeline Tipton, it's her turn to heat up this time. She had 2 just a minute ago on the mid-range shot, and she's got 2 plus 1 more if she can make it from the line here. After starting this game 2 for 7, she's now starting to get a couple more makes in this contest. And now with a make here, she'll get 11, and she does get that one to go. Madeline Tipton 4 for 10 from the field now with 11 points. She's the second leading scorer for the Tigers. Drive, back out from Keller. The 3 goes long. Bassan no good, but Winans gets the rebound. That one's no good, but falling to the floor is Samantha Watson, and that'll be a referee timeout. Samantha Watson went up hard for the rebound and came down just as hard, and now she's grimacing on the floor. She is able to get up. It looks like she might have taken a shot to the face. Her teammates go over to comfort her on the other side of the court, and meeting her at midcourt is trainer Bailey Burris. prayers for her as well. This game has been rough and tumble here at the Duke Wells Center, but Watson, looking like she might have bumped her head on the floor, will go to the bench. Coming in for her, Heidi Robinson. And Madeline Tipton passing it in. Here's Robinson. Madeline Tipton right side, pass inside to Robinson, and Heidi Robinson had a wide open shot at the rim but can't get it to go on the inside. Back the other way is Henderson State. And finds her in the corner. Here's Raby, no good. Rebound by Winans though. Bunch of contact inside, nothing called. Cardenas no good. Rebound again by Keller. And Henderson State had 4 shots at it but couldn't get any of them to go. Ouachita back the other way. Here's Babel on the right side, guarded by Cardenas. Fairless right inside the three-point arc. Here's Babel now. Babel driving to the middle. And they're going to say she drew the foul on Maylee Raby. Marley Raby, that's her 3rd foul tonight. And Babel will go to the line for the 2nd time in this contest. Just 55 seconds left in the quarter. And now Joey Babel will have another chance to put herself on the board with a make here. First shot is up and it rolls in for her. That'll be her first point of the contest, the junior out of BB, Arkansas, excuse me. Second one is up and good. After going 0 for 2 from her first trip, she knocks them both down this time. Substitution for Henderson. Coming in for Marley Raby is number 25, Keely Chaddick. This is her first time in the game, but taking it down the court is Cardenas. In the corner, Bassan, guarded tightly by Babel. Back out to Chaddick, to Cardenas. She's guarded by Winfrey. Driving on Winfrey to the right side, and they're going to say Winfrey fouled her on the floor. That's Winfrey's 2nd foul of the game, and that will put Cardenas on the line. First shot is up and good for Cardenas, and she's really had most of her production tonight from that stripe. 4 of her 6 points have been from that place. Brooke Smith now sitting next to the scorer's table for the Tigers. Second one is up and good. Substitution for Ouachita. Coming in for Audrey Winfrey, number 35, Brooke Smith. Pass into Joey Babel. Babel, handoff. Here's Tipton, top of the key. Brooke Smith driving, trying to get around Keller, back out. Here's Mears. She thought about the 3 but didn't take it. Here's Tipton. She's going to take the 3, and from way outside, she nets it. Madeline Tipton. She continues to heat up after those first 2 threes in the first quarter. Cardenas, cross court to Bassan. Clock ticking down, 5 seconds left in the quarter. Screen. This will be the last shot. Cardenas, that one's blocked by Brooke Smith to finish the quarter, and Ouachita finishes that 3rd period with a statement. They lead 67-38 with 1 more period to play here at the Duke Wells Center, here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
Visit the Ouachita campus store for all your Tiger apparel, merchandise, and gifts. If you by the Ouachita campus store on the bottom floor of the Evans Student Center to grab a t-shirt, sweatshirt, polo, or more. If you can't stop by the store on campus, visit us online at bookstore.obu.edu. Make your purchase and we'll send it to you. Support the Tigers by checking out the Ouachita campus store. Go Tigers.
And welcome back to this audio-only broadcast of the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. One more quarter left to play here of women's basketball as the Tigers lead here at the Duke Wells Center 67-38. Many thought that halftime deficit could not be added on to, but the Tigers proved everyone wrong after another explosion from Madeline Tipton in that quarter. She had 8 in the third quarter. She's now got 14 on the game. Here's Keller, guarded by Babel. Pass out. Basson guarded by Mears on the middle. Cardenas with the 3 in the corner. That one's no good. She continues to miss after miss. Rebounded though, but the pass is errant. Joey Babel with the turnover. She's got Brooke Smith, and Brooke Smith is going to get fouled. An insane sequence of plays there as the rebound goes to McKenna Winans, but Winans can't get it to her point guard. Joey Babel steals it right away, goes down the court and gets the pass to Brooke Smith, but great foul that time to make sure that Smith is not going to get the and one, but she will get 2 attempts at the stripe. This is her first trip to the line. She makes the first one. Brooke Smith, an 80% free throw shooter on the season, giving that she is only 8 for 10 though. First one is good. Second one bounces in for her off the back rim. And here's Cardenas down the right side. Cross court, driving left. Pass out to Basson. Basson back out to Cardenas in the corner. Cardenas and Basson passing it back and forth. Here's Basson guarded by Brooke Smith. Steps back. She picks up her dribble. That one picked away by Smith, so Basson with the dribble back. Shot clock ticking down, out to Pike in the corner. That one rattles out for her. Grayson Fairless with the rebound. Brooke Smith running the break, handoff to Mears. Mears on the right side, corner Babel. Babel hand inside to Fairless, backing down Winans. And the pass is going to hit Chaddick right in the head, and it's going to be a turnover for the Tigers. Chaddick with the ball. And substitution for Henderson State. 4 players coming in for Henderson State. Number 33, Bobby Basil, and number 11, Brinley Huggins. And for Ouachita, for the first time today, you're going to see number 11, Caden Porter, coming in for Madeline Tipton. Pike thought about the 3 at the top of the key over Smith, but didn't get it. The scoop shot, no good, but Pike is going to pick up a rebound. Pass, and great pass to Raby after Pike is going to step in from out of bounds to grab a rebound, and then Raby gets the floater. Babel, corner pass to Mears, and that one is nylon. Quick score for the Tigers to show the Reddies that they have no interest in letting this lead get any shorter. A quick drive that time by Cardenas as she drives it down the court, and they're going to call the foul on Brooke Smith. Smith now has 3 fouls, and she's going to go out of the game. In for her, Audrey Winfrey. Henderson State passing it in. Cardenas into Huggins. Whistle drawn, and it's going to be a foul on the Reddies. Ouachita is going to take possession back now. Substitution for Henderson. Winans coming back in for Basil. Joey Babel, she's been in a lot today, driving down the right side. Pass over to Porter. Porter to Winfrey. Winfrey, bounce pass to Fairless. Babel, and she took too many steps that time, and Joey Babel's going to be called for the walk. 7:46 left in the contest. Ouachita not relinquishing at all. They lead by 32 in this. Pass to Pike in the corner. Pike over Winfrey. That one's no good. Rebound by Fairless. Ouachita quickly the other way. Here's Joey Babel. Slows it down just a little bit. She's going to let her offense go through. Caden Porter tried to get it to Winfrey on the left side, but the pass was tipped. It's going to stay Ouachita ball. Winfrey will be passing it in back to Babel. Babel has Mears. Mears thought about the 3 over Cardenas. Fakes. She still has the ball. Back out to Porter. Porter to Mears. Here's Babel, just outside the corner. Dribble, bounce pass into Fairless, but Fairless wasn't there. Steal by Pike. Pike pass out to Huggins, and Huggins no good off the far side. Rebound tipped to Raby. It's going to stay Henderson ball. Cardenas pass inside, back out to Huggins. And that one is good. She can't get the first one to go, but on the second chance gets the three to go. That's the second three of the game for Brynlee Huggins after going goose eggs in that first half. Here's Mears on the right side. Pass to Fairless. Babel now. Looking for a pass inside. Bounce pass into Fairless. She's doubled, and she draws the foul. Great play by Grayson Fairless. She did get doubled there, but didn't let that take control of her, and Winans is going to be called for the foul. Now coming in for the first time today for Joey Babel. In for her, number 12, Aubrey Henderson. Fairless's shot is good from the line. She needs one more to hit double digits in the contest, and that one is good. Grayson Fairless has 10 in this game now. Chloe Pike taking the ball down the court now. Pass in the corner to Raby. Fake to Winans. Winans with the mid-range shot, no good. Winfrey with the rebound, and Ouachita going quickly. Mears taking it down the left side. Wanted to get the bounce pass to Fairless, but they're going to call a kicked ball on Henderson State. It's going to retain Ouachita possession. Substitution for Ouachita, and Babel comes right back in for Mears. Passing it in for the Tigers will be Babel. Pass up top behind the three-point line. Handoff to Porter. And welcome back to the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. Excuse us for the technical difficulties, but Ouachita ending up with the win in this one. The final score 80-58. And now joining us in just a little bit, head coach Kylie Hill to talk about the game. Coach Hill, great to have you on with us, and congratulations on the big win here in your first Battle of the Ravine game. So, Coach, in this contest, talk about what your emphasis going into this big of a rivalry was and how you guys were able to execute.
Isaac, how are you, buddy?
I'm doing good.
Man, for us tonight, execution-wise was really big, but we were just trying to be the best versions of ourselves, and we did a great job. I thought we played one of our best basketball games that we played the entire year. We were really efficient with efficient and effective. One is doing things right. The other one is doing the right things. And so I think we were really doing a good job of that the entire basketball game. I thought defensively we had a few breakdowns, but we were able to really create some mismatch opportunities that we were able to literally capitalize on. We shot the ball really well, played with a lot of confidence, and when we did make mistakes, we came back and correct that really quickly. So, big rivalry game, big crowd. So I'm very thankful the folks here tonight, especially our student body came out here tonight to watch us play. But it was a great basketball game for the Lady Tigers tonight.
And Coach, you talk about mismatches, and really the catalyst of that run to go ahead in this one was Abby Harrison. So just talk about what she brought to the court today, especially with those mismatches that she got on those high.
Well, Abby did a great job today. I mean, we did a super job with our guard play, putting her in position because they switched some stuff out. We created we had isolations down low with her, and she was able to finish. And she played strong today. I mean, she's had her moments where she's really struggled against smaller or even size competition and kind of shied away from it. But tonight, she really showed some true character and some courage. And again, played with a lot of confidence where she was able to get some shots early, felt good about it, and she stayed focused. She didn't beat herself up, and I thought she played very well. I mean, I think I don't know how many points she had tonight. How many did she have total? She had 19, looks like you said. And so I think a lot of those came I think she had 15 in the first half, but I think we were just did such a good job of opening space in the floor that gave her opportunity room to play. And we didn't press tonight. We didn't push ourselves over and over to do too much. We stayed within ourselves, and it was a good basketball game.
And Coach, looking at that guard play as well, you had a little bit different of a lineup. You had Heidi in, but then you also played a lot more of Samantha and a lot more of Joey tonight. So just talk about what the looks for that were.
Well, for us, honestly, it's all about us getting quality rotations and quality play. And Sam's had a tremendous practice over this last couple weeks. She struggled on the road, and we had a conversation, and she's really, truly responded, and that's really helped us. Joey's just one of our steady players. I mean, she gives unbelievable effort, does some really good things. Sometimes Joey gets in her own way because she wants to play so well and play so hard, and that's a good thing. I'd rather have to pull her back than push her forward, but that what we've tried to figure out, and we're still, again, we're going in the second round now of the conference play, and again, just trying to stretch our depth and get some true playing experience, and we were fortunate enough tonight to make that happen.
And Coach, now looking towards the future, you've got Sage Hawley in a really good Harding Bison team to go home to right across the street. So what is the plan for that squad that has just had a great season so far in the Great American Conference?
Well, we're going to pray a lot, I'm telling you right now, because those cats, they're so physical. Coach Kirby does a fantastic job with those kids. Been there for so long. He understands what their strengths and what their weaknesses are. He stays away from those strengths and stays away from those weaknesses and plays those strengths so very well. Tremendous guard play, and then you add the Hawley kid who can take over a game at times. But that guard play is a difference maker for them. But we're going to have a work cut out for us. I really want to enjoy this rivalry game tonight. And I want to find my wife, who had a great day of teaching today, she said. So I'm going to try to take her to dinner here in a few minutes. And then we'll focus on Harding for Saturday.
And Coach Hill, I want to give you enough time to be able to talk about any shout-outs you have, because one thing that Coach Hill has done.
You're learning, man. I want to always give a shout-out to my two kiddos, Whitley Hill, who's been snowed in Charleston, South Carolina, and then our son, who's in Hattiesburg, Mississippi, giving a shout-out to him. He was snowed in for a day, and now they're good to go now. And then I want to give my dad and my sister, who were unable to be here tonight. They weren't going to make the trip. My dad had to go to a doctor's appointment and kind of wore him out a little bit. My sister, she's a warrior, but she just couldn't survive one more night. So I want to shout out to them. But all the folks, again, who are listening in Tigerland for us, thank you so much. Keep supporting us. We know our alumni event is next month. And I'm excited to see all the former Lady Tigers roll in. But a shout out to all the peeps. And I want to give a shout out to somebody, Eric Caruth. He says I never give him a shout out. He played football at Ouachita. One of my best friends from high school all the way back in the day. Is a pharmacist up in Hot Springs, and I just want to give him a shout out and go from there.
Well, you heard it here, folks. Heard it here first, folks. The biggest shout-out goes to you guys for listening and now watching us in this interview. And stay tuned later for the men's broadcast. But for now, this has been Isaac Bourne, joined by Coach Kylie Hill. Congratulations to the Tigers for winning tonight. And stay tuned for the men's broadcast in just a little bit here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
Go Tigers.